There are moments in life when we come to the end of ourselves, times when we can't fake the smile any longer, when the weight we're carrying becomes too heavy, and we feel like we just don't have anything left. Maybe you've been there, maybe you're there right now, you feel tired in your bones, you're fighting battles no one sees. You're showing up, but inside you're just trying to hold it together. And the truth is, no matter how strong we think we all have seasons where we feel broken, discouraged, or overwhelmed. That's not failure, that's being human. This world has a way of draining us. Pressure piles up, expectations rise, responsibilities keep coming, and then life throws curveballs, illness, betrayal, loss, disappointment. One minute everything feels manageable, and the next you're on your knees wondering how you're going to make it through the day. It's in those moments when our own strength runs dry that we're most aware of our limits, and if we're honest, that awareness can scare us. We don't like being weak. We don't like feeling like we're not in control. But let me tell you something that may change how you see those moments. God doesn't despise your weakness. He meets you in it. In fact, it's often when we're at our lowest that God is most present. Not because he wasn't there before, but because in our desperation, our hearts become more open to receive him. We stop pretending, we stop performing, we stop trying to do it all ourselves. And in that raw honesty, in that surrender, there's a space created, one where God's strength can enter in. You see, weakness isn't a barrier to God, it's a doorway. When you finally drop the mask, when you stop trying to hold everything up by your own willpower, that's when you give him room to move. That's when his spirit breathes strength into your spirit. Not the kind of strength that just helps you survive, but the kind that lifts you up, gives you peace that makes no sense, and steadies your steps in the storm. Think about it. How many times have we tried to push through on our own, only to end up more worn out than before? How often do we think that if we just try harder, be tougher, stay busier, we'll overcome what's weighing us down, but strength in God's economy doesn't come from striving. It comes from surrender. It doesn't grow from pride. It grows in humility. And sometimes the most powerful prayer you can pray is simply, God, I can't do this alone. Maybe you've reached that point. Maybe you're holding back tears right now, barely keeping it together. Listen, this is not the end. This is not the moment you fall apart. This is the moment God steps in. He never asked you to be perfect. He never demanded that you carry everything on your own. He just asked you to come to him. He said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." That's not just a poetic line. It's a promise, and he never breaks his promises. You're not alone in this. You're not forgotten. God sees you. He sees your late nights. He sees your quiet tears. He sees your exhausted prayers whispered into the darkness. And he's not disappointed in you. He's not waiting for you to pull yourself together. He's reaching out his hand right now saying, "Let me help you. Let me carry this with you." Don't believe the lie that strength means never falling. Real strength is knowing where to go when you do fall. It's turning to the one whose power has no limit, whose love has no end, and whose grace is more than enough. So if you feel like you're at your weakest today, that's not your curse. It's your calling to lean into the strength of the one who never grows weary, because when you can't, he can. When you're empty, he fills. When you're lost, he guides. And when you're broken, he restores. You don't have to pretend you're okay. You don't have to fake being strong. Just be honest. Bring your heart as it is. God's not looking for polished prayers. He's looking for real hearts.